Assistant U.S. Attorney Jonathan Luna was found stabbed 36 times. His hands were slashed and his scrotum and throat was slashed. Nevertheless, the FBI theorized he committed suicide. Jonathan Luna worked as an assistant United States attorney in Elkridge, Baltimore. His focus was on convicting sexual predators. On the 4th of December, 2003, Luna left his home for work. He had been working on a case involving two men who were accused of dealing heroin from their music label studio, Stash House Records. One of the men was also facing a murder charge. After working through the evening, Luna called his colleague at around 9 p.m. to say he was just about to head home. They were preparing on offering the two men a plea deal. According to the clocking out system, Luna didn't leave until 11:38 p.m. Luna needed his glasses to drive, yet he left them behind in the office. At around 1 a.m., Luna's car entered Delaware, where $200 was lifted from his credit card. He then entered New Jersey and Pennsylvania, and his credit card was used once again. Luna's Easy Pass was used, but after entering Delaware, he started to purchase toll tickets. At around 5:30 a.m. the following morning, a worker at Sensenig and Weaver in Denver, Pennsylvania, noticed a car parked behind the building. He noticed that blood was smeared over the door and front fender. In the back seat was a puddle of blood on the floor as well as the seat. Money was scattered in the car. In a nearby creek, he found the body of Jonathan Luna. He had sustained 36 stab wounds with his own penknife. His hands were slashed as well as his scrotum and throat. After the attack, Luna drowned in the creek. Investigators found that the toll tickets had blood smeared on them. Moreover, the puddle of blood in the back indicated that Luna had been in the back seat when sustaining the wounds. Inside the car, investigators found an unidentified fingerprint in the blood as well as unidentified blood indicating Luna wasn't alone. The death was initially ruled as a homicide, but the FBI asked the pathologist to change it to suicide. The pathologist said that Luna had defensive wounds and even stab wounds to his back that would be indicative of a brutal and frenzied attack from somebody else. Soon, a smear campaign on Luna's reputation was born. It was reported that Luna may have been involved in a robbery case where $36,000 went missing. The Baltimore Sun implied that Luna was involved and alluded that he committed suicide because he was afraid he was going to get fired. There was never any evidence to back these claims up, however. Many have theorized that Luna's death was connected with the drug ring case he was prosecuting.
Why the actual frick would a suicide victim slash their scrotum?
There was a really good write-up of the case in the Washington Post a few years back. Ends with no solution, but the pathologist is convinced it was a homicide.
Absolutely not suicide. The coroner refuted the suicide claim, saying that the defense wounds on his hands left them shredded. This seems suspect as hell on the FBI's side.
Yes, the classic all stab and slash yourself a bunch of times and then drown yourself in the river suicide method. Nothing suspicious about that. I guess that the FBI would have liked to cover up the circumstances of Luna's death. Probably connected with the drug ring he was investigating, but I think that the fact he focused on sexual predators shouldn't be underestimated, either.
I'm more shocked about the lack of coverage and public outrage over such an obvious case of police cover-up. I wonder how many more crimes like this go unnoticed in America because nobody cares enough to look.
So, what's your theory on what happened? Post it in the comments below. Thank you for listening. You can find the original post in the link in the description box below. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and don't forget to hit the subscribe button below to get more puzzling mysteries.